So at New York Toy Fair 2026, man, we had a Lazarus situation. We kind of, we'll get into it, man. We're talking about AEW Action Figures returning for 2026. Now, as we know, in 2025, we had a lot of rumors, we had a lot of different things going on with if the line would survive, how long would it survive, is this the end of the AEW figure line? And while, Jeremy Padawer did come out and say that in 2026, we would be getting AEW Action Figures from Jazwares, he didn't really comment on the future or after that, leading a lot of us collectors to pretty much believe that Jazwares AEW figures will not exist after that. They will not be producing at least any more new ones, but they did drop some new stuff on us at New York Toy Fair, and we had some leaks that we're going to get into. But let's start off with these first couple of reveals at New York Toy Fair, man. This one was pretty cool, and we did do a short on this, but we have this apparent Jazwares Vault exclusive Darby Allin figure. Now, this is what a lot of people are thinking about, not only this Darby Allin, but maybe the future of the Jazwares AEW line in general, is maybe AEW figures will not necessarily stop production after 2026, but their model will shift to online only. And really, when you see these figures, it kind of seems like this could be the real deal. This could be what we expect in the future for AEW and Jazwares, because, Ringside hasn't put up any new pre-orders. I'm sure maybe they'll be soon coming up, but I think a lot of speculation is not only the rumor mill, the official statements, the different things, but also, if you go into your Walmarts and stuff, people are pretty much saying that there's no tags for AEW. There's no listings or whatever on the shelves for AEW action figures that previously were there. So, I don't know, man. Regardless, this Darby Allin figure does look pretty sweet. You can see the nice trapezoid-looking kind of packaging, which I do like. I think that looks cool. He comes with this sick flamethrower from his entrance there. He comes with some cool accessories, interchangeable hands. The flamethrower accessory is pretty sweet. I like that a lot. I like the packaging. Again, Darby Allin, a great toyetic character, so any new Darby Allins I'm all for. I think this is going to be front and center of my Darby Allin section. I have a whole section dedicated to his figures. They're very toyetic, first of all. Second of all, they just feel so damn good in the hand, man. They pose so well. Some of my favorite AEW figures of all time are the Darby Allin figures, and so adding another one here should be pretty fun, but get a look at it, man. He's got a couple new head sculpts. Both of these head sculpts are new here. So the first one, you can see he's kind of making this weird face. I'm not big on the one that's on the figure itself, but I do like kind of the crazed, tongue-out, crazy eyes head sculpt on the left, which I think is pretty sweet. But he also comes with the interchangeable fists. He also comes with the flamethrower like we stated. But it looks like there's some different flame effects you can plug in here. You have the straight stream of fire coming out. And I think these other two pieces are two other... So I think you can... I'm just guessing. Again, I don't know for sure, but I think you can unplug that fire and plug in these other flame effects. So you get kind of three different options there, I think. And then I'm imagining if you can import those different things, maybe you're supposed to stick those on the figure and it's supposed to be like he's on fire. I don't know. You can let me know what you think there, but maybe you'll be able to unplug the flamethrower altogether and you can have it empty where it's just, standing there without any flames coming out. And then also you could even pair that maybe with your Seth Rollins or another character if you wanted to for your display. But I do like the jacket here. You're also getting that pink hoodie that we've been waiting on what seems like forever too. So I like this a lot, man. I think this is pretty cool. Again, I like the packaging, the presentations there. This figure, we kind of know what to expect out of this figure because if you go back, we have had a previous Darby Allin that is pretty much this exact figure, except we're getting more accessories. It's kind of done up. It's an online exclusive. It's going to have the nice packaging, the cool, kind of one-of-one accessories that we don't really expect to get again. So I don't know. I like this Darby Allin, man. I think this is a solid entry. If you're a Darby Allin fan, I think you can get some usage out of this, and I dig it. I like this Darby Allin. This was something that kind of popped me a little bit there, and you can see it says Flamethrower Darby Allin, comes with the slider. This is pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. I think overall this is a pretty nice addition. And we also had the Outrunners, man. We have Turbo Floyd, Truth Magnum. We have the Outrunners, very popular. I think this is awesome, man. The pink shirts, you got the blue and pink going on. This is a pretty wild deal here. Now, I'm interested to know if the bandana and the headband can come off, and the glasses of these can come off of the head sculpts, or if they are sculpted on there, because you can see they come with interchangeable heads, and they're making different expressions. They have the sunglasses. I want to say that the sunglasses, and I think everything on these head sculpts will be removable, hopefully, but you have the necklaces in there, tattoos going on. These look like they're going to be pretty posable. We don't know exactly what the body molds are going to look like, but these are promising. I think these are cool, man. I think these are cool. Also, I love the packaging. Again, very stylized. I don't think we got a shot of the little slide cover, that apparently this figure's coming with, or this box set is coming with. If you look off to the side, you can kind of see that slide Out deal right there. I like this a lot, man. Two really great reveals for AEW and Jazwares at Toy Fair. Now, I know it's not earth-shattering. It's not, just a complete laundry list of action figures, but at the same time, two characters people have been wanting. You pair that with a really cool Darby Allin. This is sick, man. I think this is two great putouts, and, if this is the last year of AEW Figures, that will be pretty disappointing, man. I thought that, while not perfect, there were a lot of figures that they put out that I was really impressed with, that I thought were really, really great, and I loved the line. I really did enjoy the line, man. I thought that there were so many great figures that they contributed, but, it's not over. It's not over till it's over, so I think that we have a lot to look forward to here, but we also had some leaks here. Now, I think these were on eBay, if I'm not mistaken, but as we know, there were a lot of figures, kind of revealed at Comic-Con, in render form, and we didn't really know when we'd be getting them. It was kind of up in the air, but now we have some kind of leaked prototypes or leaked figures here on eBay, I think, and the first one is going to be this Kenny Omega. We have this green attire, the green and orange, very sweet figure, kind of a repaint of the Walmart figure. Again, we did see this back at Comic-Con. We saw the render image. Remember, they were displayed on those TV monitors or whatever at the Jazwares booth at Comic-Con this past year, and I think that this is, again, a sweet figure. You guys know I love Kenny Omega, so any Kenny Omega they want to give us, I'm going to be at the front of the line to pick it up, and I hope that this figure does make it out. I mean, if we're getting these leaked prototypes, surely a pre-order is going to be going up very, very soon. So this figure looks great. It looked great in the render, and any Kenny Omega, I mean, you're kind of getting a repaint, but Kenny Omega's figures are so damn good, man. They're just like Darby Allin, man. I don't know what it is, but it almost seems like they're craft. I don't know. They're more handcrafted. They don't have a lot of issues that maybe some other figures you may find, right? I think that the Kenny Omega figures are my favorite figures that Jazwares and AEW makes, right next to Darby Allin. They're just great, man. I don't know what to tell you, but there was also another leaked figure, which is going to be Kris Statlander. Now, I can't remember off the top of my dome if these were from the same set, but this Kris Statlander figure seems to be a pretty cool update from her first figure, her first go-around figure that was not bad. It wasn't, it didn't set the world on fire, but it wasn't a bad figure whatsoever. This seems to be an upgrade of that. I actually like this figure more than her first one, I do believe, off the top of the dome. She comes with this entrance robe as well that I also like. I think that that's pretty sweet. And I think on paper this looks pretty good. It looks pretty much just like the render image that we got of her figure when it was revealed. So I don't know, man. This is a pretty good figure, man. A pretty good figure, all things considered. It's got the lip ring in there. You got the headband. All of the deco seems to be coordinated. You got that entrance robe, which I think throws it over the top. So yeah, I think this is lovely. What a lovely figure here. You got Kenny Omega. You got Darby Allin. You got the Outrunners. I mean, what else can you possibly want, man? Of course, hopefully, again, if these leaked prototypes, hopefully this isn't a situation where, these figures have been made and then people are just selling them on eBay and they're never coming out. I don't think that's the case. I imagine when things like this have happened in the past, it maybe took a little while, but eventually those figures did come out. So I'm hoping that will be the case for this Kenny Omega, for this Kris Statlander. And the biggest hope for all of us, if you're an AEW action figure collector or you're wanting more AEW action figures, which I think you should. I know a lot of people hate on them and whatever, but I still think there's so many damn good figures that they have put out over the years since we got them, and I think they're important for overall just action figure collecting and wrestling figure collecting, because I think, kind of rising waters lift all ships sort of deal, where, if AEW comes in and, they're making these Supremes, and then that kind of makes Mattel and these other companies rethink their strategy, or, oh, that's innovative, how can we also do that, or whatever, and I don't know, I just think that that's really good, man. Competition is necessary, I think, and I think that, again, this is what needs this. So hopefully we will get more figures, and you guys know that there were so many figures that we have yet to get that I think people are, like the Outrunners are a perfect example. I think people were kind of just, I don't know, I don't think they had that in their brain that they were ever going to be able to get those guys because of, the rumors and, AEW figures no longer being made, whatever. And then getting those is a nice kind of light of hope, you know what I mean? And the same thing goes for all those other renders that we got, man. Everybody's holding out for a Kyle Fletcher figure, same included, man. I want those damn Kyle Fletcher figures. Even if it's not necessarily updated, just getting an official Kyle Fletcher and having that body mold is huge, so that, we have our customizers. We have people that, you know, can make the figures and whatever, and there's customs and stuff, but having that official figure is really big, and you can always switch parts and do some different things to create your own versions. But damn, I really want that Kyle Fletcher, man. I gotta have the Kyle Fletcher figure. I must have it, man. I have to obtain the Kyle Fletcher. If I don't get it, man, I'm going to be very, very upset. So hopefully we can lock that down. But I want to get on here and talk about this and see what we got. I can't remember, what was that Kenny Omega a part of? Unmatched Series, what was it, 13 maybe? Was it Unmatched 13? I can't remember now, man. It's been so long. Maybe it was Unmatched 12, maybe? I can't remember, man. I don't think it was Unmatched 12. Now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't the Ric Flair wave Unmatched 12, or was that the Jay White wave? I can't remember, man. My mind is just a piece of shish this morning. But yeah, hopefully we can get some new figures here soon, and maybe those things will go up for pre-order, man. But if you guys missed our video from late last night, we posted it really, really late, and you're getting this early morning. So you're getting kind of 2 videos if you woke up, man. If you went to bed early and woke up, you know, you get 2 videos right off rip to start the day, so I appreciate that. Go check out our toy hunt. It was a pretty fun toy hunt. We found some cool stuff, and lots of just, the stores are packed right now, man. The recent reset at Target, Walmart, whatever, there are plentiful of figures, and we found some insane stuff on those toy hunts, man. But I appreciate you guys so very much for watching. I would love to know what you think of this AEW figure news. Are you going to be buying the Darby Allin? Are you going to be buying the Outrunners? Let me know all those things down in the comment section below. But before we get out of here, let's get into our random comment shout-out. As always, man, always stay active on the channel, comment on the videos, man, and you could earn yourself a free comment shout-out here. So, and our shout-out today is going to go to Matt Maltasy8375, who says, dude, how are you finding any Cenas in stores? Been looking all year for the collector edition toys and can't find them anywhere. That's kind of shocking to me, man, because I feel like the Cena figures were pretty plentiful for the most part. I feel like, I don't know, I guess I did see them at Walmart and Target. It seemed like Target was getting them more consistently, but I don't know. That's tough to say. I don't know how you didn't find them, but I feel like they're so plentiful. But I haven't checked eBay prices, so maybe you can have some luck over there. I hate that you can't find them because it seems like I was finding them pretty regularly, and the only one I'm missing is Elite 119, and that's because I passed up on it multiple times. I just kept passing on it. It's like I refused to purchase it. I bought one to review and have loose, and I never picked up my second copy, but I don't know, that's kind of crazy. You haven't been able to find them. Hopefully you'll do so soon. But shout out to Matt, man. I appreciate your comment. Be sure to stay active on the channel, man. But that's pretty much going to wrap it up for me, man. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know your thoughts on everything down below, and I will see you guys next time. Have a blessed one, and I'll catch you guys later.